Hey folks, welcome to Green Hat Gardening. Today we're doing something that's a bit long overdue. Trimming the grapevines. They're already starting to bud out, unfortunately, but to keep this productive and from becoming a crazy hot mess this summer, I've got to do this just for the health of the vine itself. So we will get to pruning. So what you want to do here, see, this one hasn't leafed out, but all these spurs you want to keep 3 or 4 of these little points, little nodes. That I think is actually dead. But you can see on this one, it's coming up. Don't know, I may leave that one alone for now. This is coming up here. 1, 2. I want to cut this off at that spur there. It seems strange to do this, but this helps in fruit production. I believe this one may be dead too, but we will cut it here. Trim this one in here. That little limb's dead. This little awkward limb here, let me take off entirely. It is dead. So we definitely have some dieback around at the spot, and I'll show you. It's the perfect example. I'm going to cut him right here. These have died back naturally to where it needs to be, so that's perfect. And that I'm going to cut right there. This one here. Trim that little spur off. Keep this so that it buds out more like that. I think I made a loss of rolling in. Out of view here, but I'll trim this guy back. Trim this guy back. That's growing at such a weird angle. But I'll cut this back to here. Everything realistically should be up top. That's kind of where I want it. I need some cross lines here. That would help. Realistically, that needs cut back to there. Looks like you're cutting off too much. You're first doing this. It can be a little bit unnerving. Coming on another limb, so I will leave that one for this year. Perhaps try to reroute it. Put it that way. Actually broke. That's not my intention. And some of these I will save and see about perhaps rooting them. Those are dead, unfortunately. Here's that whole limb is dead. So now you can get an idea. You see the little spurs that I've left here, and how that differs in look to all this. We'll come down here and trim this section. Although this is a long vine, and I actually want it to continue vining. Something like this is going to cut back. Back to those spurs. Appears to be over there, and the wind has messed with it a bit. Now this guy, again up 2 or 3 spurs, take the top part off of that. Come from the other side there. Not see much down low that I'm going to have to trim. Maybe this. I'll trim that one, which seems to be dead as well. I may have suffered quite a bit more dieback than I anticipated. And we'll go over and do the other side next. One thing I do want to note, this is the vine that I thought was dead last year, and look at it. It's already setting buds, and it's really showing a lot of good signs of life here. And so I'm going to encourage this to keep growing, and hopefully this Concord grape will continue on and fill to the end here where I want it. And the Catawba, I will reroute. I will have to keep it back to this. But that's awesome to see that this is thriving after it had such a hard year last year. as such, I'm not going to trim any on this Concord grape. I'll let it grow kind of uninhibited this year, and then next year we will worry about spurs. See, this is kind of what you want. Yeah, you have these 3 up here. You will want to cut back to that. So it's kind of natural selected itself here a bit. It's done fine with that. So I will leave that be and try to encourage it to continue growing. Now we'll focus on this side. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess here for sure. Some of this appears dead, but what I want to do is cut this guy back. It's something like that. And even this, we'll cut this back. Trying to overhang to the other side. Don't know, I think I'm gonna leave for now. There's nothing wrong with it doing what it's doing. Or if I can retrain it, possibly on lower. I'll get back up here. I'm breaking the ends off. You think so? This guy back. I don't want that period at that point. Strange one. Appears to be dead. Can deal with it later. I think that looks pretty good for now. We'll just have to tidy this up and bring out some more zip ties and continue this on to the end. I've got so much work down below to do with weeds. You can see wild serval has infiltrated the beds here, and I've got to get this out because it's very hard to control. And I've got wild strawberries too. So much work to do in the garden. It's like I said, this one's doing phenomenal, resprouting and coming back this way. If I can just encourage it to keep going. But that's really exciting to see that kind of growth on this. And hoping for a good year this year.